Hello everyone, welcome back to Bitget channel. Today we are going to be discussing about Matchchain Airdrop Snapshot, which is coming very soon. Okay, now over 7 hours ago they posted here that Matchchain Airdrop Snapshot is coming up fast. This one's all about you and your on-chain activities. Here is a quick checklist. Now these are the criteria that they'll be checking. Set up your Matchchain ID, reach level 1, the higher the better. Link your Telegram to MatchID. Link wallet with real Matchchain usage. Follow plus tweet about Matchchain.io or _io on Twitter X. So this is what we are going to be doing, okay? So let's dive in. Firstly, on our Telegram, we'll be heading to our Telegram. Come over here to tags and then you perform the following tags here. Remember to cover up all of these tags, okay? As many as possible. So I'll click on anything that will actually take me to a site where I can set up my Matchchain ID and also perform other related tasks, and all of this is found here in this tags region. Remember, it will take you to your Google browser. So let's follow Matchchain and then we'll go back to our Telegram. So remember to claim this point, okay? So you click on claim and then you match to the next one, okay? So let's go to this next task. So I'll be clicking on these 3 dots here. Just follow the arrow. These are the 3 dots. So I'll click on it and then I'll be opening it on my browser app, okay? My Mrs. browser. So if you don't have a Mrs. browser, kindly go and download your Mrs. browser, okay? Because you'll be needing this to do all of this. So according to them, you need to set up your Matchchain ID, reach level 1, and they say the higher the better. That is, the more level you reach, the more better it is for you. And then the next is to link your Telegram ID, Telegram to your Matchchain ID, okay? So for those who have not actually opened an account with Matchchain ID, what you need to do is just to click on start and then you open on Telegram. Now this is Telegram. You don't need to select any of this option. Just go to Telegram and then you click on it. So you are going to authenticate this access in order for you to connect your Telegram with your Matchchain, which is one of the requirements, okay? So I'll log in as SBTech. So definitely there should be a code sent to your Telegram, okay, for this. So I have actually done all this process. For those who have been following my videos, you must have seen all of this before. So I'll try to look for the video and I'll be pasting it at the description of my video, okay, of this video. I'll be pasting it. So for those who have not yet done theirs, they can do it. So the next thing here, you need to watch how to set up your ID and all of that, and then you reach the level. So let's go over to wallet, click on more. So let's go to this part. Over to info, where you see here, I'll be using an arrow to direct it. Moving over to info, we are going to be doing the next task, which says link your wallet, link wallet with real Matchchain user. So we are going to be linking our wallets here, okay? So what we want to do is we want to link our EVN and our Ton wallets and some of this wallet, okay? So let's go. We're linking Metamask. So you want to click on connect. And then we are going to approve it again. So click on confirm. and then we are good. We have bind one. So what we want to do over here, I think we need about 23 completion and all of that. So let's go to other things. So I'll be leaving us to do the remaining. Now there are other ways here, which is this aspect of social tax, then this one of sex, and all of this. So I'll be walking us through all of this, okay? So let's move over to social. Remember to do more of this. Remember to do more of this binding, okay? Combine tone and all of that. Just click and select any of your tone wallets. If you have tone keeper, you go ahead to do so. What you need to do is just to click on it and then you approve. Remember, if you don't have any of the wallet, try as much as possible to go and download that wallet and then get yourself verified if you have not verified some of the exchanges, okay? Let's click on continue. So click on approve and then we'll confirm. So that's it. Let's go back to our browser. You can see all of this is being numbered, and the more we complete this task, the more level we go, okay? So let's go over to social. Let's go over to social. So if you have not bound your Telegram, you just need to do that, okay? And if you have Discord, just click on Discord. Remember, the main emphasis here is to reach 23, okay? So those who are using PC, yours might be kind of a bit different in the view, okay? But if you are using your Android phone, it will be as my is showing, okay? So we'll do this together. Let's do this together. So what you want to do over here is just to scroll up and then you click on authorize. So the next here is to connect with our Twitter. Okay. So remember, according to the tweet here, say which level 1 and the bracketed that the higher the better. I don't know why this occurred, but nonetheless, let's go back. Maybe we'll leave this part and then let's move over to the next, which is the sex. Now what we want to do over here, we'll select any of these, okay? So let me use gates. So we are going to be inserting our API key and then our API secret key. And to do this, they say pay attention. Now please bind the API for read only permission. Your API may be out of date. It is better you use a long-term API. Only one API can be bound to the same exchange at the same time, okay? So before going there, listen to this requirement. They say please bind the API for read only permission, okay? That's what you need to do. Your API may be out of date. It is better to use a long-term API. So what it means is that we are going to be creating an API on our gate.io or any of the exchange at all, and then we are going to set it for read only. Okay, that's the permission we are going to be granting. So the same thing I believe is applicable for all of this. Okay, so let's go to our gate.io. Let's create the API together. So over here in our gate.io, what you need to locate first is the icon here. Okay, let's locate it. And then the next thing you want to do is to click on more service. beneath. So scrolling down is where you see others, and then you see API, which is the first. We click on API, and then we are going to be creating an API key. Okay, so let's click on create. Now over here we are going to put a name, so I'll be using this name. Okay, so over here in our trading, what we need to do, we just select this option here. So I'll be selecting this, I'll click here and I'll put it on read only. So I may put wallets, I don't know, any of them just is okay, or I'll leave this part. Let me leave the wallet part, okay, just the trading. Then I click on create, then I'll accept the terms and condition. Okay, so after accepting the terms and condition, I can proceed to copy my key and I'll be pasting it where you see on our match ID. Okay, match question. So guys, I've successfully bind my gate.io. Okay, so more of these things are what you need to do in order to remember. The goal is to get to 23 over 23. Okay, so that is how to proceed with them. So when you scroll or when you click on show more, you get to see all of this and the requirement to be shown to you. Okay, the same thing is applicable when you are creating your API for Binance and the rest. So the same process you use while doing this gate.io is the same process you are going to use while doing all of this under CEX API. So let's go over to others. So what you want to do over here is to connect your Google account, and if you have GitHub account, you go ahead to connect it. Okay, so remember they say the higher your level is, the better, right? Okay, so guys, after performing all of those tasks, I discovered that our level is still displaying 0, and I wonder why. So I went further to clicking on this level. I click on it, okay, and then it shows me POH, which is proof of humanity. And then I went ahead to locate my gate KYC because I use gate during the first. Remember, you can verify as many as possible. But I discovered one thing here, that they are to use a ZK Pass app, or if you have a ZK Pass wallet, you can proceed with that. But after clicking on it, there was nothing to access. Okay, the ZK Pass, there is nothing to scan, there is no code that should display, unlike our layer edge. So I feel this is coming from them. However, we can proceed with our various tasks, and if you don't have a ZK Pass, you can go ahead to click on download. Okay, download. If you're using an Apple Store, you go ahead to download through Apple. If you're using an Android store, you go ahead to download. Okay, but remember, there is no hash code for us to scan, which is very bad. However, clicking on back, you can now proceed with the various tasks. Okay, so this is it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. If you want to know how to create your Matchchain ID, at the description of this video you'll be seeing everything there. I've already made a video about it. Okay, so that is it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Bye for now.